So this dude, or dudette, don't know, woman, man, who knows, turns up like yesterday. And I open it. And I'm like, the fuck is this? What is it? What do you do with it? What is it supposed to do? I knew it had come from a client. I just couldn't really figure it out. And in the end, I decided it would come to the office and it'd sit on the desk. And I'm going to turn it into an ecosystem. So you might have seen them. You put plants in them and they kind of create their own ecosystem. They look pretty cool. I thought that would look pretty epic, and that would kind of represent for me that whatever you plant in your head grows. You plant weeds, you get weeds. You don't attend to the garden of your mind and it turns into a shit show. You watch the news and engage in negative arguments, spend your time with you spend your time in your own pessimistic, negative, anxious, worried thoughts, whatever. Then that's what grows. You where your focus goes, where your attention goes, where your focus goes, energy flows and results show is the phrase. What you focus your attention on tends to expand. So the more you look for shit things in your life, the more shitter it becomes. The more problems you try and solve, the more problems you seem to have to solve. If you start looking for all the areas in your life you're not happy, you'll see more of that. And that's obviously where the act of gratitude or appreciation comes from, because you're turning your attention to the things in your life you appreciate or are grateful for or are happy with. And the more you look in that direction, the more you'll start to see. And then your thoughts influence your feelings, and before long you're feeling something different. You know, your feelings are a barometer of your thinking. So if you're thinking appreciation and gratitude, then you'll start to feel appreciation and gratitude and possibility and love, etc. So you get the idea. It's actually on my board behind me, actually, from the webinar I did earlier. So anyway, I voice messaged to my client and was like, first off, this is the fucking weirdest thing anyone's ever bought me. Secondly, what is it? I appreciate it. It's epic. I love receiving gifts and random gifts and thoughtful gifts, but I'm someone that likes to know the context. If someone sends me a quote, I'm like, right, what does it mean to you? I want to know what you made of it, what you thought of it, what inspired you to send it. If you liked a film, why did you like it? What did you like about it? If you send me this, why? And he was like, I bought this when I first started with you, and it sits on my desk, and it represents a clear mind. It represents a clear mind that has nothing in it, but when you can put in it what you like. I was like, that's really fucking cool. That's made the whole thing so much more meaningful for me. And then I shared, obviously, what my interpretation would be. And then he said he'd bought one for another one of my mastermind members who's also his friend. And the same experience was like, what the fuck is this? And then when he kind of learned why he bought it, he then filled it with marbles, where half of it is one colour, half of it is another colour to represent the light and the dark, you know, the good and the bad, the up and the down. So it's amazing how this went from like, what the fuck is this, to something that I'm so deeply appreciative for and grateful for. I just think it's super cool. Just pretty epic, really. Just epic that you can... Life is perception. Perception is reality. To someone, this is just a glass jar. It went from a what the fuck is this? What does it do and where do I put it? To something that had personal meaning to me. To something that then I'm deeply appreciative and grateful for, and amazed by the thoughtfulness of it, that I'm like, oh my God, I want everyone to have one now. I want to send every one of my clients and mastermind members this to see what they do with it. It'd just be interesting. I'm probably not going to do that. So if you're in there, don't worry, you won't be receiving this anytime soon, unless you do. But I just thought it was just such a good story for life, you know, that life is perception. Life is what you think it is. Life is what you make it. Life is, this is whatever meaning you attach to it. It means whatever you want it to mean, whatever you consciously or subconsciously make it mean. that's my ramblings for today. So I hope you enjoyed. I need to give it a name. Hope you enjoyed my glass head and my rambles. I'll speak to you soon.